Welcome back, everybody. Red with you. More Resonant Rise, Part 2 of Science. Atomic science, that is. We're going to finish off our fission. We're going to finish off our reactor, let's put it that way. Those of you who are astute have noticed that I've changed around the base a little bit. It's certainly not because I right-clicked with a bound pickaxe while in my base. Yeah, I totally did that. Like a giant derp. So I took the advantage of redoing a lot of the conduits and making it a little bit more efficient. The main thing that I did, and I promised them we're going to go to the atomic stuff, is I went ahead and dumped an electrolytic separator in the back here. That way, this machine, the purifying factory, uses oxygen rather than flint. So that's, again, I've got tons of flint, but this is still the efficient way to do it. So I went ahead and hooked it up in the back here, and I will show you the one other major change. The cells here, it's charging back up. I went ahead and loaded in redstone energy conduits. The big difference between these guys and the hardened energy conduits, these can travel at most 400 RF a tick. These guys do 10,000. This is the heavy duty stuff. And at some point I probably could go ahead and just replace all of the cabling, but it doesn't really need to be that way for any of the rest of this stuff. This stuff doesn't really require that much juice. The mech factories, when they're running full blast, absolutely eat that much power. So I've got it set up that way to where they're going to get more if they need more, but we still need to build more in order for it to work. It's a whole lot there. So let's go ahead and pull up our atomic science, ATOMIC. SCIENCE. I want to give it the exclamation point, but I can't. All right, so we had the base built, and I'm going to need to actually sell. Do I have any of the? Yeah, I may need this guy, so I'm going to take him with. We've already got the base built. I'm going to need to give it a little jump start again, but that's okay. Base is built. We need a bunch of these electromagnets, okay? We're going to need a ton of them. And it looks like you can do it with bronze, you can do it with iron. It's motors, either way. So we're going to need a bunch of motors. Do I have any made? Have I? Nope, sure haven't. So we're going to need a bunch of these because we're going to need electromagnets. We're going to need, 9 by, we're going to need a ton. I'm going to make up a truckload of them. And we're going to need electromagnetic glass, which is somewhere in here. I know. So I might have to do it this way. Mag. There we go. So we're going to make up a bunch of this stuff. Electromagnetic glass, which is electromagnets, and glass, shockingly enough. And we're going to need electromagnets. So let's put them down. Oh, you big derp-a-lot. All right, so we need a bunch of this. We're going to need... I made 4. That's adorable. All right, how many of these guys can we put together? I hate it when NEI doesn't work. I really do. We've gotten so spoiled. Ooh, we're going to need a bunch more of these guys. That ought to do. No shortage of sticks, no shortage of redstone. So, let's clear this out. It was stone and bloop, 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 and we needed this guy. All right, blap. Is that going to be enough? I bet it's not. I'm gonna make up some more of those. I'm gonna make up a couple more stacks, and we'll go from there. It's not a big deal to go ahead and do it, and I don't want to be fumbling around trying to find more later. So we'll just do 1, 2, and 3, and we'll do it like this. Come here. Okay, come here. I promise. Come here. There you go. Blap. Okay. That ought to at least be enough to get us started. I think. Possibly. Let's crank up a bunch of these, shall we? 32. That is not even well, that might be. That might get us where we need to be. We'll give it a shot, and if I got to come back up and make more, I'll come back up and make more, and I won't bother you guys with the rest of it. Let's make the GLASS. Nope, that's clear. All right, so 32 by 32, and I don't know if that's the proper amounts because I didn't count it, and I don't care. Oh, we're gonna need the kind of the bread and butter of this whole thing. We're gonna need the atomic. We need to get our hands on our reactor, which this fission reactor turns into the fusion reactor. So let's go ahead and get that. I don't think I pre-built it, did I? Nope, sure didn't. We're gonna do that right now. Fission reactor is motors, advanced circuits, motors. I should have made more motors. And no, it's not gonna show me. Dag nabbit. See, this is why you normally see me do this stuff off camera. But in the interests of holy moly, stop talking and just get it right. Jeez. Great, I'm out of sticks. I'm having a heck of a time. It's alright. It's okay. Nada cuero, love you in the morning. There we go. We'll get some, spam some sticks. Now we do this, and we do this, and we go blap, blap, blap. And we put these away. Oh, actually, I didn't want to put them away because I needed to put them back out because we need comparators. I hope you guys are learning from my mistakes. That's all I could say. I hope that this makes some sense to a lot of people as to not being such a goofball. All right, so we got this there. We need to get this there. We go to here. We go to motors, and we make 1, 2. Great. 2 motors. Now, we got our advanced circuits, steel plates, and an empty cell. What do we have made? Look at that. Fission reactor. Da 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 da. Now we need this to become a fusion reactor because that just dumps more juice into it. By God, more power. All right, so we need elite circuits. Ooh, I can make 1, 2. Perfect. You see that? It's just gold, lapis block, and advanced circuits, which were the basic circuits, diamonds and redstone, which were redstone comparators, steel plates. Bleh. I must have made a couple of these at some point earlier. Oh, I need 2 more of these. I'm a goober. 1, 2. Okay, let's try this again. I swear to you we're going to get it. Da 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 da. Fusion reactor. Sweet. Now, let's head downstairs. Oh, I did. I changed the look of our building downstairs. This is all the same. But I added in the hazard walkway. I like that look. That's a chisel thing, and it's actually the factory block. That's it. You can see it here, factory block. You start with these guys, the factory block, and then you can chisel it into that shape, along with all these other ones too. The factory block is stone and iron ingots, and it gives you a truckload of them. I really do like this look, even though it's not the same, texture quality as what we've got, especially from back up here. Oh, that looks just so awesome with the machinery in the bottom and the whole routine. I love it. Anyway, let's go about getting this thing set up. And at some point, we're going to set up a way to have the deuterium here actually get funneled into like a holding tank or something along those lines. So when I do have excess, then we won't need to panic about it. So let's go ahead and do that now. We will, I think we started just simply like that. I think I can just do that. Oh my God. It's filling up. Remind me not to hook up power to it because I don't want to blow everything apart. Can we turn this? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, whatever. Oh, you know what? We don't want it there anyway. Now that I think about it, it can't go there. We're gonna have to put it a little higher up in the air. Whoa. Huh. So that's new. We learned something new today, kids. If you break a fusion reactor and it's got deuterium in there, it spits out the cells. Huh. How about that? It's actually pretty neat. Okay. See, we're learning from my mistakes. I'm gonna get I want a couple pieces of sand, just so that I've got a way to pump up the building, because I don't want this. I don't want to be building it this close to the ground. And we're going to, let's see, how many can we go? What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, plus 2 more. So there's 6 total. All right, we're gonna break this. I think we actually, thank you. I think we actually probably factually actually want it right about here, because it's gonna go. Is it here, or do I want to go one? No, I think it's here. Okay, so we put our reactor down. I still want that facing the other way. I'm doing it again. I know it's such a little thing, but it. What? Why you no face the other way? I turned around. Well, all right, fine. Be stupid. I don't care. Okay, so now what we need to do is, if I remember correctly, what you do is you take the electromagnets and you put it around like this. I think I'm doing this right. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. I think it goes like this. This is, I believe, what we're looking for, because what we're trying to do, atomic science. I love science. Basically, what we're doing is we're setting this up to where, where are you? Because we got our chemical extractors, and they feed up into the reactor, into the electromagnets, and it makes plasma. And the plasma then gets. Ooh, do I need that? I don't know. The plasma gets made by these electromagnets, and then what we do. Oh, I can't use sand for this. Dang it. Tell you what, I'm going to go check this to make sure I didn't derp it up completely, and I'm going to cut, because otherwise this is going to go way too long as I continue to fumble around with the idea. So I will be right back, guys. Don't go anywhere. Okay, guys. Welcome back. We were doing it correct. We're just placing out the rest of our stuff right. Oh, don't tell me I missed it by 1. No, I got it right. Ha ha ha! Yay. It's those little things that make you feel good. Okay, what we did is we have our reactor, we got our electromagnet. We put electromagnets around the outside and then make basically a little floor here out of the electromagnetic glass. Don't need these guys in the corners, but I think they look nice. Now on the top here, we put another layer. We can get rid of this now. Another layer of bricky bricks. Not bricks, electromagnetic glass. What we're doing is we're forming a containment area, where in the center here, this is where all that, hello, atomic science. I really did want to put it after that. This is where all that plasma that we just looked at right there. That's where all this, really? Okay. See if I can do this without blowing things up. Hooray for me. I don't trust myself after I blew up the base earlier. Okay, so that goes like that. Now the plasma has a home. Plasma's got a place to be. Whew! All right. Now what we need to do on top of these guys, on top of these electromagnets, we need to place, and on top of these guys too, I think. Yes. We need to place steam. Hello. 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 We need to place steam funnels. These guys, very simple designs, just a whole bunch of iron. So we're just going to make up a truckload of them and the heck with it, because I got iron to spare and I'm not counting. Counting's for chumps. It's totally not true. Don't listen to anything I say about counting. And the steam funnels just go right on top like this. And what we're doing, steam funnel. Steam funnel. Now this is going to cook all of. All right, I think it just looks like that. Wow, that's really cool looking. I hope that's what it's supposed to look like, because it looks really awesome like that. Then we need to go make, now that we got our steam funnels up there, I'm 99% sure this is going according to plan. There's that point one. We need to build, where are they? Rotors, where are you? It's atomic. No, these aren't what I needed. These are the cells. Where the heck are? I probably went right over it, didn't I? Using reactor. There we go. Reactor turbines. You big knuckle face. All right, so we need not that one because I'm not doing the IC2 version. That's for gosh darn sure. I need basically, and it says 4 copper, but I don't think that actually works because 4 copper gives you copper brick and resonant rise. So that don't work. That dog, as they say, don't hunt. So what we need to do is the 4 bronze ingots to get our bronze plate. How about them apples? That actually does work. And I need a whole bunch more than that because it's 4 per, and we need a truckload of these turbines. So I'm going to cut camera. I'm going to make up a whole slew of these. We'll be back in a second. Okay, back guys. And we forgot a little thing. We meaning me. But that's okay. We're about to rectify that situation. You can't do the funnels right there because what do funnels need? Well, funnels are making steam. They need water. You can't put them directly on the electromagnet goofball. So I've designed a little cage here to hold water. These are redstone strips from microblocks. I actually picked this tip up from watching somebody else's video. I can't remember who off the top of my head, to be honest with you, but I picked up this tip where you could contain liquid in those kind of structures. So we're going to go ahead, because we like our blood magic, and we're going to make ourselves a water sigil. This is basically unlimited water, provided you have this guy. I don't need the buckets. Back in you go. We're going to use our LP network in order to fund our water bill. Only work like that in real life, right? So water source block, 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 water source block. And we're going to source block everything. Do, 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 doop, 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 doop. Blood magic's awesome. All right, now we got our water supply. I like the redstone. I think that's a good look for it. Come here, big jump. But you can see, I mean, we can jump into the water. We are clearly standing in our water supply. But the water doesn't come out because of the redstone. So I kind of like doing it that way. I think it's a much cleaner feel than encasing it in another row of blocks or something along those lines. This keeps the design kind of tight. I liked the redstone because I thought the red and the blue would go together, but I don't know. I may end up changing it out for something else. The point being is that it works for now. So there you go. We got ourselves water. We've got ourselves the redstone stuff. I need to put up the turbines and get the rest of the stuff made. I did want to show you that first. So let me crank the rest of this out. Be right back with the rest. Okay, back again. By the way, still looking for a drink sponsor. Though at this rate, I'm sure you guys are saying, yeah, you probably should just be on water, don't you think? Anyway, let's put these together now that I've got them lined out properly. I've actually given myself a little more room. I boosted the ceiling up just a touch. I felt it needed to happen. Now, I'm not 100% sure I'm actually going to be able to keep this middle turbine because I think I'm going to need to end up punching power out through it. So we're actually going to go ahead, as counterproductive as this seems, and knock these out right now. Just simply because I just don't think I'm going to be able to make them work. I'd have to put water around the inside here, and it wouldn't be under the middle block, because the middle block's got to be, you see, I just don't think it's going to work. Plus, aesthetically, it's not nearly as cool. So I'm going to take these rotors out for now. I may optimize this later and put them back in. I reserve the right to totally monkey with everything that I do at some point here in the very near future. Now, the important thing is, look at these. Reactor turbines, max power, 100 MJ per tick. That's 10,000 RF per tick. These things pump. To be fair, they're expensive as all get out. They're worth it right now. So, everything seems to be set up properly. Got our water, got our everything else, got our reactor, got our everything. Everything seems to be okay. So, what we're going to need to do is dig ourselves the back door down into here, which we're going to do. And then I need to hook up the power conduits, and I'm going to need to run power out of here. And what I'm actually going to do, rather than run power from down here on level 13 all the way up to level 47, which is where I want it to be, I'm actually going to do this via our friends over at Ender.io with a dimensional transceiver. There she is. Let's dump all this stuff out of the old inventory, the stuff we don't need anymore. Let's clear up a little bit of room. I'll mess with you kids later. Dimensional transceivers. Need a couple of these guys. Eyes of Ender, we can do that. That's a piece of cake. Really? I know I have blaze powder and ender pearls. NEI, why? Why must you do this to me? Hey, look at that. It was just a whole lot of lag. Neat. All right. Vibrant alloy is pearls and energetic. Energetic is glowstone, gold, and redstone, all in an alloy smelter. Remember our Ender.io alloy smelter? Ender.io alloy smelter. Whew! That is a mouthful. Standard obsidian. Octadic capacitors, which are these alloys again. Plus the double layer capacitors, which are single layer capacitors, electrical steel, iron, silicon, coal. That alloy smelter got a lot of use. Coal dust, and the basic capacitors, which are just gold nuggets, copper, and redstone. Whoo! That is a mouthful. Good news is, I already done some of the work. Got ourselves dimensional transceivers now. The way that these transceiver guys work is you can set them to either send or receive power and take care of that kind of business. Bloop. Hi there. And what we're going to do for the case of ours is we're going to actually put it in right there. That's where we want it to be. Okay. So transceiver, apparently the fluid duct is hooking up to it for some reason. We're gonna make that not happen anymore. Let's see if we can. There we go. All right, no connection. And what else is hooking into it? Something else is hooking into it over there. Oh, it looks like another liquid connection. Let's see if we can get that thing taken care of. There we go. Because I don't want the liquids hooking into it. We just want our dimensional, functional, fantastical. We want it to be a private channel. We're going to call it Redius Power. Perfect. And we're going to set it to add channel. No. Wait, I did it wrong. Did I? There we go. Good Lord. Swear to you. I know what I'm doing. Okay. We want this to be just receiving power. It's receiving power from somewhere. Is it? No, now it's getting rid of power. Interesting. Always active. Good. Yeah, that's what we want. Why is it? What is it pulling power from? Ah. No, not pulling power from here. I do want this to be set. I think it actually is set properly because I wanted it to be set with that outside face. Actually, hold on. We need to set this face and this face. Yes, I think that's correct. Let's see what we got here. Okay, I'm not losing power, so something's okay. I shouldn't be losing power. I just want to make sure. Okay, good. There's nothing in it. Great. Fantastic. Okay. The way it's set up right now is this should be powering directly into this and nothing else. That's what we want. We want this. We want our atomic science guy to plug directly in because these mech machines are clearly our biggest draw. Okay, now, whoo, final home stretch. We're working on it. We're there. We're getting there. We need to grab the rest of our conduits and we need to wire this puppy up. And then we need to give it a little bit of a oomph starter. And then I think we're kind of there, aren't we, kids? So I'm going to go ahead and dig us up a quick little back alley entranceway into our base, and I'll be right back. We'll go ahead and wire it up and get her started. Okay, guys, I think we're there. I've gone ahead and done the rest of the wiring. This is universal cable coming off the top of each one of these reactor turbines. I don't need to do all of these lines in. One line would have done, but I wanted it because it looked symmetrical. Set to send on our power supply. Let's go ahead and hook up the last little bit to make it a perfect. You can kind of see it there. All right, let's hop on down. We've cut ourselves, by the way, carpenter's hatches. Greatest thing in a. I just love the carpenter mod. It's fantastic. Hides everything. All right, hop down. Got ourselves just a little electrolytic, and it's running off of the aqueous accumulator that you can barely see in there. Remember that same one that was running the chemical extractors? Well, I ran a line through and powered the hydrogen generator with it. Or the electrolytic, which is powering the hydrogen generator, which is jump starting these guys, and it should be enough to keep this thing rolling. You can see it's powering everything. It seems to be doing just a fine job with it. It's got plenty of juice. It's rolling along, so it should be okay. Everything should be fine with it. There's plenty of hydrogen sitting behind there, so that's what we're going to go with. Now, everything is pretty well hooked up. We need to connect up the rest of the fuel lines, and that's it. I mean, we're done at that point. Hello? 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 Hello, why you no hookup? Okay, doesn't matter. Okay. Well, so much for being easily done at this point, because everything seems to want to be really, really difficult. Now, come on, hook up. There we go. Deuterium hooking up. It's loading in. Boy, it's draining the tubes, too. All right, the moment of truth. One more. One more, and we're about to get some serious power rolling. Okay. Boom! Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. Look at all that. It's beautiful. Oh, that's so cool looking. All right, let's duck upstairs quick and take a look and see what our power drain or our power draw looks like. How things are going. Wow. Love that look. These things, by the way, these little guys should be spinning. Let's hop up there and see if they are. They should absolutely. Oh yeah, look at them. Look at them. You can hear them too. Listen, listen. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, I love the sound. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, so they're powering. They should be. Everything should be rocking and rolling. Let's hop up. Let's go dig down into our. Let's dig down and see how this is. Whoa. Whoa. Look at how fast that's going. Yes. All right, practical test time. And then that's where we're going to wrap up the episode. Practical test time. Let's do this. Let's just iron. Let's grab a stack of this. We're going to dump out some of this junk in the old inventory. All right, we're going to take a stack of this, and we're gonna go over here to our machine. Good Lord, that's moving quick. All right, this is our. Oh shoot! It put it in my bags. That's okay. That's okay. I'm getting excited. I'm not gonna lie. This is gonna be really cool. I do. I get excited for this sort of stuff. It's nice when you get a project that comes together after a while. All right, let's put this all in here and see what happens. All right, it's cranking. All right, let's get this out because I gotta reset all these goofy things. We want stacks. Okay, so that's out. Um, Clump should start pulling stuff here momentarily. Well, whatever. Doesn't matter. It's still doing work right now, right? It's still eating all that. Let's see how our power level's doing. It's not even making a dent. That thing was still rolling. Okay. Jeez, it's already finished. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Let me get this set up. I'll be right back with the practical test. Gentlemen, the stage is set. The machines are ready to go. All we need now is a practical test. We're at 4 million and change, and it's rising rapidly. I love this power source already. I can tell you that right now. Here's all we need to do in order to get it started. Is put ourselves in with iron ore to start, then followed up by copper, then followed up by tin. Now this machine should be rocking and rolling now. Yep, there it goes. Okay, and that's going to be dumping clumps. That's going to be moving everything over. Let's see how our machine's doing. Let's see how the cell's doing. Everything's basically dumping into it right now. That doesn't even look like it's close to slowing down. Let's make sure that this is actually, that everything's rolling. Oh, nothing there yet. Nothing there. What? Why? Why aren't you? Why you no? Get out! Hey! Why isn't anything jumping out? Go! Get out! Ah! Why? Oh, this is frustrating. Ooh, iron, tin, clumped. All my clumps are clearly there. Well, that's ridiculous. Huh. Wonder why that's not working. It's clearly not, too. You know what it is. I'm an idiot. That's what it is. Here's the thing. I can fix it. It's fixed. Now. There it goes. Okay. Now everything should be running. Let's see. Okay, yep. Dirty dust. Come on, baby. Come on, show. Oh, there it is. You see it pouring in? All right, next up, we got to wait for the smeltery to turn on. Come on, smeltery. Come on, baby. Come on, turn on. Turn on for Papa. Come on, get out of there. Oh, cotton picking, fraggle, output, auto eject, on. Okay, that's dumping. Okay, there we go. Everything's running now. Absolutely everything. Let's see how our cells. Doesn't even look like it's close to slowing down. It's just ripping out. Wow. Well, there you have it, guys. That's the best practical test I can give you, is every machine running full bore with all of the speed upgrades, everything in it. The mech factories are all humming along, and we're gaining power, and it looks like nothing's even running. This is powering the whole AE network. This has got everything humping around it, and it's just spinning up like crazy. If that doesn't tell you how good... Now, don't get me wrong, it's not cheap. This is some expensive power. The amount of stuff that I had to pour into this is huge. But once you get the resources, listen to that power. You can hear it. That's power you can hear right there. That is a great slogan. Mechanism should use that as their slogan. Power you can hear. Look at that fun. You know what we need to do? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to end the episode like this. We're going to turn that off. We're going to go do F5 and F5. That right there Screeny. I tell you what, you may not be as happy with it as I am, but I'm pretty darn happy. Thanks for watching, guys. If you learned something today or just had a good time, leave me a like or a subscribe. I appreciate both. It really does brighten my day. So, guys, thank you very much for hanging around. 2-part power episode. We got ourselves a brand new power source. That sucker's rocking and rolling. Till next time, Red's out. Take care, guys.